Alright guys, so I thought it'd be time to update you on the interior on the service truck. So it's a good time because we have, that much snow. We've had snow, freezing rain, ice. It warmed up a little bit today, so we had a lot of snow melt, and it's kind of refrozen hard now. This is a great time for me to come out here and look at the bed boxes. Sorry, I was out sledding with the dogs. And look at the bed boxes, see where water's getting in. Fortunately, the bed boxes look really good. There's only 2 or 3 spots where I can see some ice coming through at, and that's mostly in these top boxes. As you can see, there's a little bit of rust on the side and the holes where other stuff was mounted. So we're gonna seal all that up. I think this box is gonna be good for us. I was a little concerned because when I ripped the interior out, it was just in terrible shape. And you can see just the North Carolina sand and the moisture. We have a little hole there. But on the driver's side, that big hole, if you can see it, was actually from where the vinyl mat had gotten a tear in it. And then just from years of pork boots, the mud, the sand sat in there. The bottom of this thing is flawless. I mean, there's no cab rust except from the inside. So this is why it's important to maintain the insides of your trucks. You see another little hole there, a couple of things we need to patch. This is not going to get a tire floor pan. I've got some 16 gauge, which I believe this is, it's either 17 or 18 gauge from the factory. So I've got something a little bit thicker. We're gonna cut out those cancer spots and just put up some patches in there. And kind of curious to know what you guys think on the interior. Being an IDI, this thing rattles a lot. Typical of old IDI Internationals, no surprise there. But I'm kind of hesitant to just like Raptor or Rhino line the interior just because of the vibrations. And also, as you can tell, we work in the mountains and it can get kind of cold. So a little bit of insulation of some sort might be a good idea. But I came out here tonight to check because I wanted to see if there was any water getting in around the cab, leaking down from possibly anything just because of how wet these carpets were. Well, the liner under the vinyl mat. We do have a crack in our windshield that's been there for a while, but fortunately I don't see any water coming through there, even down around the window seal. And so we're probably going to seal all that up where the cab lights are, and we've got to find a headliner for this at some point too. I don't see anything. I was really expecting to come out here and see some ice down the floorboards where water had gotten in. I don't see anything, so that's good news. That shifter boot and stuff there is actually from a R2, what is it, the 5MOD or M5OD Ford transmissions. We're gonna, whoever put the swap in, this was originally a 4-speed swap. A 4-speed truck, and they swapped a ZF5 into it. You can see they just kind of put a cracked up boot on there. They didn't even have this bottom pad. You get a lot of noise, even a lot of fumes coming up through that hole. So we're gonna cannibalize that one, make it work. We've got a new shift knob. It's a kind of something a little bit different from a Bronco supplier that's pretty cool. We've got some metal there for the lift gate. We're gonna patch it up. But yeah, we got our gauge cluster in. Swapped it from an automatic truck. Got all of our gauges working. We've got to finish up some wiring and some minor interior stuff here. But it's coming along slowly. The seat, once again, there was like rat poop and everything else under this seat. I've worked on farm trucks, and farm equipment a lot. It doesn't really gross me out, but it's also something I don't want to live in and breathe in, especially for hours a day. So all that got ripped out, and that seat, it didn't have the headrests. I'm a tall guy. I don't really want my head smacking that glass in case somebody rears me. So we're just gonna find another seat and put in it. I mean, I found a guy on Facebook Marketplace. He has a pretty nice one actually for like 150 bucks. If I can't find one any cheaper, then I'll probably just grab that one off him. But yeah, slow and steady. I'm happy with the progress. We got to get this motor figured out. We found a complete 7.3 turbo motor in Kentucky. I don't know. It's a about a 6-hour drive one way. And time is precious right now. I don't know if I want to make that drive, but might have to. So she might get a turbo upgrade, or we might just pull and rebuild this one. But we got to get this thing on the road and making money for us. That's the #1 priority. Anyway, guys, just a small update. Sorry, another boring one. But I hope you guys are enjoying all the snow if you're on the East Coast. We're having a good one. Kids are having fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna make a couple more passes here. Now this stuff is nice and frozen up pretty well. And get back to it. As always, you guys be safe. Take care of your neighbors, take care of your friends, and all the way.